Miami Heat team president Pat Riley made clear his intentions to avoid running it back next season after the team was swept by the Cleveland Cavaliers in the first round. The most heavily rumored way for the Heat to do so is by trading for a superstar, such as Phoenix Suns' Kevin Durant or Milwaukee Bucks' Giannis Antetokounmpo. Either of these players would immediately turn into the Heat's #1 option, meaning the front office should do everything in their power to keep them content. It's not in the Heat's philosophy to cater to their top players, but there's a route where the organization eliminates their trade path to Durant before he's even in Miami. Clutch Points recently urged the Heat to pursue aging all-star and former teammate of Durant, Russell Westbrook, if he decides to decline his player option with the Denver Nuggets. Westbrook is unlikely to sign for more than the veteran minimum, and adding good players for cheap has to be something that would intrigue the Heat, the article shared. Durant and Westbrook were the cornerstones of the Oklahoma City Thunder for years, but once the former decided to join the Golden State Warriors, their relationship crumbled. Chances are Durant has no intentions of reuniting with Westbrook, as multiple in-game confrontations and blunt interview clips highlight their current relationship. That doesn't mean the Heat need to completely avoid Westbrook in free agency. The front office needs to exhibit patience, observing where Durant decides to spend likely his final NBA years before pursuing Westbrook. Alternatively, the Heat could completely ignore the potential opportunity to acquire Durant, putting all their hope in an Antetokounmpo trade request. Milwaukee Bucks star Giannis Antetokounmpo shifted the NBA offseason when he announced his receptivity to hearing offers from other teams. The Miami Heat have been one of the most active teams in the conversation for acquiring the two-time MVP, but have been slighted due to their lack of assets to trade with. One Bleacher Report article listed Miami as an honorable mention to land Antetokounmpo, pinning the Thunder, Hawks, Nets, Rockets, and Spurs as the most likely options. Miami is often a desired destination for star players, and Antetokounmpo has a strong relationship with Heat center forward Bam Adebayo. Antetokounmpo has boasted a Hall of Fame resume with the Bucks in his career thus far, earning consecutive MVPs, 2019, 2020, 9 All-Star selections, and a 2021 championship. However, aside from his finals run 4 seasons ago, the superstar forward hasn't boasted much playoff success in Milwaukee. In fact, he's won just 4 postseason rounds outside of 2021, and just 2 playoff games over the last 3 years. The injuries to his star teammates, paired with some underwhelming team performances, have held Milwaukee far back from its championship aspirations. Going to the Heat will place Antetokounmpo in a winning culture where he can headline one of the most successful teams in recent history. However, the amount Miami would have to trade for the Bucks star would leave them without their core. It also doesn't guarantee that the Greek Freak would be in a much better situation, as he'd be void of a true superstar beside him in Miami.